getting on here. Kind of let me know who you are, who do you help, and what do you help them achieve?
I'm Tracy Conn with Brothers Kitchen Bath Remodeling in Haltom City, Texas. And we are a full-scale remodel company that has a specialty in kitchens and bathrooms. We do everything interior, exterior. We just don't lay concrete slabs for new construction. There isn't much we can't do to a house. You name it, we can do it.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Can you give me a brief overview of your background and Randy's?
Randy has 35 plus years experience in the home remodeling, mechanicals industry, and related industries. That's what he's been doing his whole life. Me, I come from a totally different background. I was in the food waste management business, self-employed. I have 20 plus 5 years experience in that business. We partnered up and created this company, and I'm the business end. He's the field for the most part, and the one that brings the most experience in this industry to the table. So I'm really the new guy, but
yeah, there we go.
I'm nobody's fool. I know how the cow ate the cud, as the saying goes.
You guys started Two Brothers in October, is that right?
We LLC'd on 10/1. We had been doing some work before then, but it finally came to the point where we were ready to file the LLC, and I just pulled the trigger on it. Here we are today, doing pretty good. Thanks to S&C. The leads that S&C has generated for us have been, by and large, ballpark home runs. 75-80% of the leads are all good, high quality, qualified, verified leads.
I'm happy to hear that.
It's been well worth the investment in S&C and going forward, because this was a trial run, and as I've made known previously, that we're in for the duration until it gets to a point where we can't service those leads for the leads that are being generated from existing business. And we are already getting referrals. So from other work we did, it's really growing on its own faster than what we thought it would. Very happy.
That's awesome, man.
Very happy.
Super happy to hear that for you.
Super
So when
happy,
you started
man.
in October, it's a pretty tough time to launch a remodeling business. You're heading into a slow season.
Yes, and that is the thing. Randy, who has, like I said, 35 years in this business, was astounded, because he said normally from before Thanksgiving till after the New Year, it's dead. Nobody's wanting their house tore up. And we continue to have leads and bids plumb up until Christmas. And then as soon as Christmas was over, from Christmas all the way to New Year's, and then we had the New Year's, and after New Year's, I mean, it hasn't stopped. The leads have came. Quality of leads, that's the thing. They've been good leads. They're not small jobs. They're fairly large jobs. And we've had a couple of small ones, but even those were still sizable enough where it was worth doing, because there's certain jobs that are just not enough in it. It's not beneficial to you to divert your energies from these bigger jobs to go to the small ones. And they've been 10,000 or up jobs, by and large, all of them.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Got it. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, and you said you were doing just a couple jobs before starting the LLC and working with us. Where were you getting your leads from then?
Well, we had some friends in the business. Remember, Randy's been doing this for many, many years. So he has people that call him up, got this person just looking to have this done to their house. Okay, let me go take a look at it. We took on the job. Floors and bathrooms for a guy. We did full kitchen remodel for another lady, and they were referrals. They weren't what you would call leads. They were referrals. Yeah.
What did you think success might look like to you going into the program? Like, what were you hoping to achieve in the first couple months or weeks of working together?
We didn't really have any expectations other than what we had agreed to, that there would be a minimum of 15 leads, qualified and verified, all the bells and whistles. Over and above that, when we first started this, I don't know whether you know this or not, we had already went through a lot of these different interviews with lead generating companies and all this, and I'd went through like 2 good solid weeks of just doing interviews back and forth with companies, and Hastings was the last one, and I had already told him, I said, we're not interested. We've talked to several companies, and based on Randy's experience, we're not happy. We're done with this. And he said, just give me a chance. I said, okay, I'll do that for anybody else. I'll do that for you. And your system, S&C system, was different. It was different than anybody else we talked to. The way that it worked. You know, you can buy leads, okay? You can buy leads that they sell. You don't know how many people have been there before you. They're stepped on. You got a lot of people that just want somebody to come out and give them a number. Tire kickers, for lack of a better term. And we did not have the time or their energy to devote to that type of lead. Nor did we want to put the money into that, because it's worthless. You're just wasting money. So we gave S&C the benefit of the doubt, and once SCC got the ball rolling, they knocked it out of the park. I mean, home run all the way. I cannot give them enough props. Common man terms, that's a winner. It's a winner. When you do a full kitchen remodel, that's a $50,000 remodel, it takes time. We go in and we do a layout for them. They go shopping for the materials. The ladies get to go pick out all their paint colors and all their finishes and all their appliances and all that goes with it. And those take time. This house here, which this is an S&C lead, this house I'm at right now. It was an S&C lead, and they were keen to get started right away. And we have another lead after this one that's an S&C lead. It's not a referral, that they're keen to get started right away. And it's one of those things where the jobs that we have, we may not be working those jobs right now today. They will come online once we have another one that we get as an S&C lead that the lady has drug out her shopping for over a month. So you know how the ladies are. Yeah. So she finally decided on several things, and Randy was to go back over there and look at her new layouts because she changed what she wanted. And these are things you have to cater to your customer. It's what about what your customer wants. If they want to start tomorrow, well, guess what? You're fixing to light a fire and everybody, and we're starting tomorrow, guys. That's just what it is. If they're not ready, they want to drag it out for lack of a better term, well, then that's what you do too.
What do you think the next 12 months look like for Two Brothers?
The 4 months are going to be very busy. And here's the reason why, is because we are starting in-house mechanicals company alongside Two Brothers going into the busy season for AC. The process putting that together, and that's going to be its own separate campaign that's coming up. Once we get it online, we're going to see if you guys want to run that campaign too for a separate mechanical, HVAC, electric, and plumbing.
Absolutely.
As a side campaign to Two Brothers Kitchen and Bath Remodeling. That's for the next 4 months, and it's going to be hectic. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really fixing to be hectic.
Well, one thing I learned about you, man, is you guys don't back down from that.
No, we don't. We don't at all. We don't step back from a challenge. This one is a little bit more hectic because you have someone you have to please that is not a boss. I mean, a boss, they're fairly easy to please, but a homeowner, you're in their home. I'm sitting here in my customer's home at their dining table. We treat these people and their home as if it was our home. I come every day after these crews, and I sweep and vacuum every day after my crews leave here, because that's how I would want my home to be treated. If I was on the receiving end, that's how I want my house to be treated.
That's a great lesson for anybody listening to this.
Right. It's always the little things.
Do you have any advice for any remodeling contractors looking to either start a business or scale an existing one?
Be prepared, because it's not as all it's cracked up to be. This is very stressful, and it's all in the details. I mean, if you're already in the business, then they already know. If they're new in this particular industry like I am, it's different when you have people in the home, and you have to cater to them, whatever they want. You are providing them a service. And with any service industry, if you're not capable of providing the level of service that they're looking for, then you probably shouldn't do it. Now, if you're in the industry and you want to scale, be prepared, because it can happen a lot faster than you expect it to, and prepare for it to get crazy. Like I said, because it's going to get crazy.
Kind of like the be careful what you wish for thing sometimes, huh?
Be careful what you wish for. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'm going to let you get back to helping that homeowner here in a sec, so we'll make sure you have enough time to do that. But for any contractors out there who are on the fence about working with us, what would you tell them?
Go for it. Absolutely. I have nothing but the best to say about S&C Digital. I was through. Me and my business partner had decided we weren't doing this. We would scale it up from word of mouth and the people that we knew, because that's how he got started 30 years ago. He said, I didn't have marketing. I had Yellow Page ads back then. And it cost me $50,000 at the beginning of the year every year for those Yellow Page ads. Of course, 35 years ago, marketing was way different than it is now, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Even for me, because my degree is in marketing. And I'm behind the times compared to you guys, because I can't do what y'all do because I don't have the experience in it. Do I know how to use a computer? Yes. Do I know how to build a computer? Yes. Am I good at social media marketing? No, I'm lost because I'm a dinosaur. You guys, the people that grew up with computers from birth, are so far ahead of the game with this. Now, I've seen your ad on there. We hear our customers' feedback. Our customers, by and large, are very happy that they found us, because we get feedback saying, well, we talked to this one and that one, and we're so glad we found y'all, because when y'all walked in here and we started asking questions, y'all had an answer for every question that we had. Some guys come in here and they want to give us a bid, and we ask them a question and they go, well, I don't know. Well, why don't you know? You know, if you're in this business, if you're really qualified to do this, you should know 95% of any question that any homeowner asks you in this business. Education, and experience. Anyway.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you hopping on today, and I'm
You're
happy
welcome.
to see how your business is doing, and I'm excited to see the next one come through.
We're working at it. It's not one of those things that you can do just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Mike, how's it been working with Mike on the other side?
Oh, he's great. Yeah, I haven't had any problems in the world with him. If I call him, he goes, I'll call you right back. One time I called him and he was hunting. Wherever he was hunting or fishing one. And I was like, oh, well, call me when you get back to town, man. You got to. Said, I'm hunting right now, or whatever it was, you know. And it was automated. I went in there and created the meeting online on their system. So Mike's been really good. And Jonathan's really good too. It's been pretty seamless.
Mike mentioned you guys have closed about $450,000 in contracts. Is that about right?
Well, we know for sure that we have those jobs.
Yeah, but
we know we got the job. There's no, you know, we even have ones that Randy has went on that they've said, we're not getting any more bids. We know that you are the company that we want to do the job. Even if we're
That's
the
awesome,
highest
man.
bid there is. Randy's a beast at this, man. He's a beast at this, really.
You think it's Randy's knowledge that's helping you close those
Yes.
that are
Oh, absolutely.
might be higher bid? Yeah.
He'll walk in and tell them, it'll probably be the highest bid there is.
Yeah,
but
there
I'm
we
going to
go.
do the
There
best
we go.
work. I mean, he doesn't mince any words.
That's
There's
good.
no-
That's confident. I love it.
Yes. This home here, we were the most expensive bid. But they knew going in that the quality of work, they were going to get the attention to detail and the quality of work that they were looking for. Once they met and they knew that they were going to get what they wanted, they were prepared to pay more for. They added stuff too because they knew what we were doing fit their vision. Even though it was going to cost more, it was going to be the best that they could get for the money. And we have really good teams. And that's what makes their dream happen is the quality of work. They can go anywhere and get crap done for cheapo, but good work, that's where it's at. Good custom work.
It's their home, man. They want to know that it's taken
This
care of.
is their home.
Well, I appreciate you getting on.
We got lots of good stuff coming up. I promise you have to watch.
Yeah, we sure do.
Have a good one. Bye.